Like, how are you going to cut this into a video, though? Are you able to cut it in to make it entertaining?
There are experts everywhere. In the medical field, you have your doctors and nurses. When it comes to math and science, you have your engineers. When it comes to the best buffets in America, you have your mom. I've recently found out there's also NFL draft experts, aka virgins. Now somehow I've managed to drag one of these virgins out of their mom's basement. I'm gonna see just how much of an expert he really is. And by he, I mean my brother. This is part 3 of the different quizzes that I'll be running him through. The other 2 I'll leave in the link in the description below. Let's see how much of an expert he really is. You have 15 minutes to finish this. The last 5 first-round draft picks of every team.
Oh my God.
So it's
There's
like,
no, I can't. I'm not gonna get that.
well, there's 160 of them. So I mean, you just gotta, and then you get 65% and you pass.
What are you gonna give me like?
So basically, you just
Is it
start
shitty
saying
school?
names, and then when you run out of, because it doesn't have to be like give me Arizona Cardinals all 5 in a row. You just give me names and it puts them in the quiz.
Oh my God.
So then once you're like, all right, I can't think of any more, then we can go by and start breaking stuff down.
So is there 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah. You figure you're gonna go through a lot of these in
10
like
person
a
a
minute.
minute.
You're
How
gonna
do
get
we
a lot of
want to break this down? How do we want to start?
I'm gonna hit play quiz. You're gonna start shouting out names.
You're gonna type them in.
Yeah.
So 5 years. So what is that? 2018.
So 2022 is included.
2023 is included.
No, just 22.
So this year doesn't include. It's not included.
No, they're not on here.
So that's even harder.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're the expert, so
Am I? I don't know if I'm an expert in that.
it's the NFL draft. That's like your specialty. Nerd.
Yeah, this is like chaos.
Ready?
No.
All right, we'll start it.
So what was the 2022 draft? Well, let's start. I need to go back to the 2018. Would have been like Kyler Murray's year, right?
He's on there.
He
And what's
is
nice
on
is
there?
you give a last name. Sometimes there's another one, like a linebacker out of Oklahoma named Kenneth.
Oh,
Murray.
Kenneth Murray. I don't know if that's the best way to do this.
Oh,
So-
yeah, just do your thing. I just typed.
I think I'm so thrown off by the 2023 not being on there. So that would be Aiden Hutchinson's year, but he didn't go number 1. So Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson. I need teams. I need to know who the teams are. Cardinals.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Isaiah Simmons would have been in there. So Kyler Murray would have been in there. Paris Johnson was last year, so he doesn't count. Rondell Moore, I don't think was a first round pick. What the fuck is it? Xavier Collins was the linebacker out of Tulsa. I think that's it. Did Trey McBride get drafted in the first round? All right, next team. Falcons got Kyle Pitts. Desmond Ritter wasn't a first rounder. Drake London should be on there. Oh, that cornerback. AJ Terrell. Is Baker Mayfield on here?
Yes.
What about is Bradley Chubb? Josh Allen?
Yeah, the shitty Josh Allen's on there, yeah.
Quentin Nelson? Rosen. Josh Rosen. Oh, Hassan Reddick. All right, give me teams.
Ravens.
Orlando Brown. Forget Lamar Jackson. Kyle Hamilton. Marlon Humphrey. Roquan Smith, but I know he wasn't drafted there, but he's on the team. Oh, Rashad Bateman. Oh, Quentin Roche. Tre'Davious White. Tennessee Titans. Isaiah Wilson. CJ Farley. Rashawn Evans. Roger McCreary. Oh, Traylon Burks. Jacksonville. I got Trayvon Walker.
Yep.
Trevor Lawrence. Travis Etienne was the same years, but he was a first rounder. Cam. Devin Lloyd.
You're
CJ Stroud.
we're under 7 minutes. Okay, I can give you. So Houston, you have a guard, corner, tackle, QB, wide receiver.
Kenyon Green. Go. Give me the rest.
Cornerback out of LSU.
Derek Stingley.
You got tackle out of Alabama State.
I forget his name.
Quarterback out of Clemson.
Oh, Deshaun Watson.
Wide receiver out of Notre Dame.
Titus Howard was the tackle. Will Fuller the 5th.
All right, Raiders. Tackle out of Alabama.
Alex Leatherwood.
Receiver out of Alabama.
Henry Ruggs, rest in peace.
He's not dead.
I mean, the lady that he killed.
Strong safety, Mississippi State.
John Abram.
Running back out of Alabama.
Josh Jacobs.
Defensive end out of Purdue.
George Karloftis.
Cornerback out of Washington.
Byron Murphy. Murphy.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Oh, it's not? Okay, next.
Cornerback out of Washington.
Yeah, next after I don't know the
Oh, running back out of LSU.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Quarterback out of Texas Tech.
Patrick Mahomes.
Cornerback out of Washington. Why can I not separate those two? Bengals. Safety out of Michigan.
Daxton Hill.
Wide receiver LSU.
Jamar Chase.
Quarterback LSU.
Joe Burrow. Jonah Williams.
Center Ohio State.
Billy Price.
Cleveland Browns. Cornerback Northwestern.
Greg Newsome.
Offensive tackle Alabama.
Cedric Wills.
Cornerback Ohio State.
Denzel Ward.
Tight end Miami.
David Njoku.
Cowboys. Outside linebacker.
Tyler Smith. Oh, Michael Parsons.
You already got Smith. Wide receiver Oklahoma.
C.D.
Linebacker Boise State.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Running back Ohio State.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Buffalo Bills, cornerback, Florida.
Elam.
Defensive end, Miami.
Quentin Roche. I got him already.
Oh, we can't spell it. Defensive tackle, Houston.
Ed Oliver.
Linebacker, Virginia Tech.
Trey Edmonds, which is also going to bring up his brother who played for the Steelers.
Yep. Denver Broncos, cornerback, Alabama.
PS2. Patrick Surtain.
Wide receiver, Alabama.
Jerry Jeudy.
Tight end, Iowa.
Noah Fant.
Offensive tackle, Utah.
Garrett Bowles. Bolles.
Yep.
That might be wrong.
All right, Dolphins.
remember he was
defensive end,
30.
Miami.
Jalen Phillips.
Wide receiver, Alabama.
For Miami, Jalen Waddle.
Cornerback, Auburn.
Noah I-K... I never learned how to say his name.
Okay.
Noah something.
All right, quarterback, Alabama.
Tua.
Please let me just do that. Okay, thank God. All right, Giants, offensive tackle, Alabama.
Keep going. I'll have to think about it.
All right, defensive end, Oregon.
Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau.
Wide receiver, Florida.
Kadarius Toney.
Cornerback, Georgia.
Cornerback, Georgia. DeAndre Baker.
New Orleans Saints, offensive tackle, Northern Iowa.
Trevor Penning.
Wide receiver, Ohio State.
Olave.
Defensive end, Houston. Center, Michigan.
Cesar Ruiz.
Defensive end, it's over. Damn, did you stink?
That was the second half was a much better way to do that.
Yeah, we can do it. We'll do it again. All right, ready to go at it again?
I like the second way better just because it gives me like it's so hard to just be like fucking this guy, because then you're like, well, who did I have? I'm not writing anything down there.
I mean, it's hard for some people that don't know what they're talking about, I guess. All right, so I didn't take into consideration the fact that he couldn't see the list sitting in front of him. So what we're going to do is basically what we did towards the end of the last quiz. I'm going to go through every team and then give him the position and the college they came from and then see if he does any better.
All right, yeah, let's do it again. But roll through it how we just did it.
All right, Cardinals, linebacker, Tulsa.
Xavier Collins.
All right, linebacker, Clemson.
Isaiah Simmons. Rosen. Hassan Reddick. Drake London. Kyle Pitts. AJ Terrell. Lindstrom. Chris Lindstrom. Lindenbaum. Kyle Hamilton. Bateman. Patrick Queen. Elam. Ed Oliver. Trey Edmonds. Horn. JC Horn. Derek Brown. Brian Burns. DJ Moore. Surtain. Garrett Bowles. Noah Fant. Bradley Chubb. Garrett Bowles. Tyler Smith. Micah. D. Leighton Vander Esch. And Zeke. Newsom. Wills. Denzel Ward. Baker. Njoku. Daxton Hill. Jamar Chase. Joe Burrow. Jonah Williams. Billy Price. Justin Fields. Mitch Trubisky. Roquan Smith. Kevin White. Hutchinson. Penei Sewell. Okuda. Hawkinson. Quay Walker. Jordan Love. Savage. Darnell Savage. Kenyon Green.
Cornerback, LSU.
Stingley. Titus Howard. Deshaun Watson. And then Will Fuller. Quitty Pay. Quentin Nelson. Malik Hooker. Ryan Kelly. Philip Dorsett. I forget. Lloyd. ETN. And Trevor Lawrence. Clavon Chason. Jalen Phillips. Jalen Waddle. Noah Ikarumba. Austin Jackson. Tua. Jared Goff. Todd Gurley. Aaron Donald. Rashawn Slater. Justin Herbert. Jeff Tillery. Alex Leatherwood. Henry Ruggs. Jonathan Abrams. Josh Jacobs. George Karlaftis. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Patrick Mahomes. Lewis Sine. Christian Darrisaw. Justin Jefferson. Bradbury. Garrett Bradbury. Strange. Mac. N'Keal Harry. Isaiah Wynn is the tackle, and the running back is Sony Michel. Trevor Penning. Chris Olave. Peyton Turner. Cesar Ruiz. Marcus Davenport. I can see his dumb face with stupid glasses, but I can't think of his name. Kayvon Thibodeau. Andrew Thomas. Garrett Wilson. Sauce. Tucker Verja. Joe Tyrone. Tristan Wirfs. Vita Vea.
You had 67% that time. Plus, I mean, there was like, see the ones I couldn't spell.
Evan Neal. Jesus Christ. I kept thinking Landon Collins in my head, and he's a fucking safety. But I could see his dumb fucking picture on Madden. He has like rec specs on. And I couldn't get it out of my head. That was fun for me. I don't know if it was fun for you. 15 minutes is not enough time. Like I didn't waste much time.